Good morning, YouTube. My name is Fideka, and welcome back to another episode of Tiny Bunny. We were left at our decision, and from my conclusive thoughts over my period of breakage, I'm gonna go with the pretty girl, the real life one, because I don't want to get beat up after school, and because she seems pretty normal. So let's get into it. Snow danced in the air outside the window, following the rhythm of music that was flowing around the corner. I jumped off the windowsill and started walking along the hallway, curiosity eating away at me. Oh, not this man again, not this boy. The half an hour I spent here waiting crawled at a snail's pace. I wanted to see Paulina again. The music became louder. It streamed out of the half-open door at the end of the corridor. My music taste was limited to Letev, Shavak, the timeless classics and pop songs I saw on TV, along with music videos that would sometimes pop up on tapes as teasers before a movie. But this violin melody captivated me. It felt like a master woodcutter working with delicate wood, a fragile crystal toy, gust of warm wind. I pressed my cheek against the doorway. Paulina. Oh my god. Paulina was hiding from me far into the classroom, but a shadow that fell on the wall definitely belonged to the girl with the violin. The movements of her bow were so graceful that I felt I was getting carried away on the waves of music. My heart broke the barrier of my ribcage and started hopping around. Faster and faster it jumped on the snow piles, gliding between the pines toward the fiery sun above the windfall. Oh, hey! I got tired of waiting. I was so deep in thought that I didn't even hear her approaching footsteps. After bathing in music, Paulina felt even more magical. Oh, no, not really. I was just thinking about my comic. Okay, that's a total lie. You were not thinking about that. For some unknown reason, I lied. You draw comics? Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I'm kind of good at everything. I'm gifted. I want to draw one. Oh. And what will it be about? About the most charming and kind girl that plays a violin, who somehow happened to be in this house of horror. About a fox. Okay. Oh, I mean about talking animals who help children who get lost to return home from the woods. And then they dance in the night. Is that the game we're playing right now? Wow. Sounds interesting. Did you come up with it yourself? You bet I did. I lowered my gaze. I got inspiration from looking out the window. Might leave owls, okay. We descended to the first floor. This music's kind of nice. Kind of nice change of pace for this game. I opened the door in front of Paulina. Dad told me how essential it is to be a gentleman. Yes. So you're an artist, huh? I had a hunch you were different. Special. Are you joking? Me? Yeah, you guys seen me? You guys think I'm special? Funny. I'm absolutely average. Seaman. How do you say that? I want to say Seaman. I'm just going to call him Seaman. The Seaman is the average one. An average idiot. Ha! Got him. And you carry something kind and fluffy inside. Is that my doggo? Something barked near my leg when we were crossing the schoolyard, interrupting Paulina. Yuck! Don't worry, it's just Zulka. Hey there, buddy. I stood on one knee and rubbed the barking dog behind the ear. It was frantically wagging its tail like it was some sort of propeller. I looked around the yard trying to find Elsa. But the fox girl was nowhere to be found, neither in the yard nor on the road. Leave it be. It's a stray, you know. What if it has pest? No, this one has an owner. I think. Paulina looked at the playful dog. You get that smug look off your face. He is a perfectly good dog. Do you have any food on you? I think I have something left. We'll feed it and go, alright? She took out a sandwich in her bag and threw it to Zolka. The little dog rushed her to her banquet. swept away the bread her nose and started eating the bolga. What a picky eater. Come on, eat everything. Polina tugged my sleeve, edging me on. Hey, what's wrong? Okay. Violent girl had literally dragged me out of the school gate, stifling laughs into a fist. Wait. No. I turned around. Zulka followed us with sad eyes as we were leaving. The dog looked especially lonely as the school was the backdrop. Stopped laughing with a blank stare. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. 1 second. Hold up, gang. Let me just go back to... Yeah. We're gonna go with Elsa. After closing my backpack, I ran downstairs. Adventure, that's right. You don't treat my dog like that. I scanned my surroundings through the window in the main hall. Nobody suspicious in sight. The school doors creaked. The sound was familiar to the music from a thriller, the high note that comes before an intense scene. I ran around the school corner trying not to catch anyone's attention. The smell of pastry and burnt sugar wafted the school cafeteria. I froze when I saw a silhouette in the second floor window. It must be Polina, gliding a bow on violin strings with her head slightly tilted to the side. I wish I could hear the melody she played, but Polina was only a dark outline in the window's yellow sheet. I dragged my feet forward. No, we got more important places to be, like the woods with a fox. The net on a football goal in the yard fluttered in the wind. Why does this look like a gang hideout? Same wind that hurled small white whirlwinds through the field. Somewhere nearby, an invisible tractor was humming, scaring away the crowd of calling birds. The hum of its engine sounded like the howls of hungry beasts that chased me through the snowy desert. Who is this man just sitting here looking at me? Elsa and her scary mask also came to mind. Right now, in the light of day, it was really hard to believe she was real. What did she say back then? At the backyard, near the hanged man. What does she mean by that? Excuse me, buddy, what you doing? Oh. Silhouette turned around the corner and walked deeper into the dead end, leaving cigarette smoke in its wake. It was an adult. A teacher, maybe? What? I looked at the wall. There was a hangman drawn into the thin black of resin. Someone played the hangman here. Something was scribbled on both sides of the man. Escape, fear, truth. Come closer, sweetheart. It took me a while to realize when the sound was coming from. My eyes strolled through the cul-de-sac at the school backyard through the windows and snow. Oh, can I go back again? I don't know how I feel about this. One of the snow piles started trembling like a volcano before it erupts. Oh my... What was that again? Give me your heart. In a blink of an eye, the white crust crumbled and a fox jumped at me. Oh, God. She made a gracious bow, enjoying the effect her appearance had on me. The silver of snows shined on her coat. I couldn't even imagine that thinking about girls and tales can be this. I don't know what to compare it to. Something infectious? Toxically sweet. Fight back, or your heart is in my bag. She giggled so enthusiastically that it forced me to smile. Oh, come on. Shucks. Yeah, you got me. You got me with your little scare there. I quickly rolled a ball of snow and threw it at Elsa. She tried to dodge, but it was too late. Hit her on the shoulder. Ah, you insolent boy. Yeah, that's me. The fox slowly backed down, trying to arm herself. You are sly, but I'm a fox. I think out of the box. Her retribution was swift. A snowball arched its way above the snowy yard and the ravens flying in the air. I wanted to duck but slipped and fell to my knees. And while I was getting up, I caught a huge chunk of snow in my face. It burned up from the cold. Oh, God! I swore loudly from immense disappointment. Using the words I heard in Sector Gaza's songs on the cassettes I hid from my parents. If Dad had heard this, he would have definitely gave me a good whipping. He had very low tolerance toward obscure words and always communicated in clear Russian. Oh, come on. Why you got to be creepy looking? Why can't I see your eyes? It can't hurt that much. She brushed off my hoods. If to show compassion, took me by the elbow and helped me get up. With care uncharacteristic for a child, she took off my glasses, blew away the snowflakes that were stuck to them, and handed them back. Now we're even, Tasha. Only people who were close to me called me that, and I haven't even seen her real face. Didn't know her last name, what class she was from, if she had a real tail under the coat. Want to get ahead? We were going to look for Vova, remember? We better hurry before my parents start looking for me. The fox let out a lazy yawn. Even though it's daytime, she is still creepy. Parents. Don't be so boring. Let's play for a bit. You're always bored at home anyway. And how do you know that? It's not even a secret. It's always way too boring being locked up in a house full of adults. I get all jittery from both houses of parents, and see? Her furry fox brow started twitching. I faked a laugh in reply, unsure whether being able to move parts of her mask like that was genuinely funny or not. Come on, Tasha, don't be scared. I can see you want to play. And if you win... What do I get if I win? What if I'm a good boy, you win? The fox girl got dangerously close to me and stood on her tippy toes, almost touching my face with her rough little nose. Playful fires danced deep in her eyes. She smelled nice, like berries and saccharine. Is this the smell of independence and true freedom? I think that's the smell of nasty fox breath, man. I mean the kind where all you have to do in your life is run wild and eat sweets. Her whisper poured in my ear like scalding hot water. If you win, I'll be your guide. Believe me, I have lots of things to show you. We'll sure find your Vova for one. I felt as if a giant invisible spring bent inside me. My tummy hurt, but the sensation was somehow not exactly unpleasant. It was so weird. I just had a conversation with Paulina, and now also was going to drag me along with her? And what if I lose? Oh. I'll claw out your soul, softy. Ah. Come on, let's go. Wait. Well, what happens if I lose? Burst out laughing, whipped the hem of her coat, and ran toward the road we used to come to school in the morning. Her promise. That sounded almost like a threat. Hypnotize me. Hypnotize me. Oh my god. I bent down and scooped up some snow. I wish I had a device that could tell whether Elsa was joking or being serious. Or is there always a third option with people like her? Between her jokes, her laughter, and her hot breath on my ear, I wanted to win. To punish her for the lightness and freedom she possessed that was clearly too much for an average girl. When I, on the other hand, was possessed, or rather intoxicated by the thirst for adventure by my curiosity, just like that time when I ate the cherries from Mom's novel cut and lie down and my eyes closed while the bed was spinning underneath me. I spat and cleaned my lips. Do you want to play, little sister fox? Well then, let's play. I armed myself with a snowball and chased the fleeing fox girl. I saw a familiar street with a wooden post that didn't even look scary anymore. They were just logs covered in snow. If I were to shout now, the guard dogs would start barking and their owners would peek out their windows. Elsa's small silhouette was mocking me from far away, so it was useless to try hitting her with a snowball for now. Waste of ammunition. Birches, mutilated by the cold, peeked out of the view along the clear road. A giant snow pile towered near one of the trees. This was probably the place where the tractor brought all the snow from the village. A whole family of foxes were fitting in such a pile. No, I thought. She's the only fox around here. She alone is already too much. It's my buddy, and we can be nice to him. My second morning acquisition was running near the edge of the forest, the stray dog with a maggy tail. She sniffed around and marked the naked berry bushes and ran toward the other one. Elsa showed up from under the hill. Zolka, follow me, girl. The dog's ears perked up and barked in agreement and followed her lead. We ran further and further, exchanging snowballs, laughing and stumbling. See, this game doesn't seem so bad. I think I've made the right choice now. I made the wrong choice the first time, but now I can see the error in my decision. The winter forest towered in front of us, reaching for low clouds. We were at the edge of the shadow, bony and almost. The fox hid behind a huge pine, clearly trying to get close to me and shove some snow down my collar. It was a good plan, but Zolka, who was running circles around her, gave her away. I broke off a dry branch and decided to act even trickier. I put my hat on it and peeked it from the side of the pine. I'll make her think that it's my head. I bit my lip to stop myself from laughing, then jumped out from the other side and performed a point-blank throw. Elsa probably cracked my plan right away, but still let me win 3-1. I was wounded in the leg, and she got shot in the chest and in the stomach, losing imaginary blood in front of my eyes, pleading for mercy while almost choking from laughter. Aha, please, mercy. Aha, I'm dying. Okay, I'll let you live. This time. Thank you, oh valiant knight. She pretended to bow to me, then grabbed 2 full handfuls of snow and like a dying warrior threw them my way in a last-ditch effort. I dodged her attack easily. Laughing uncontrollably and being mad at the same time, I finished her with 2 precise shots. He'll let me live, huh? Learn me how to do it if you're so smart. Shut up, you're already dead. Ha, when did that stop me? Let's play something more interesting. She dashed behind the trees after blowing snow in my direction. 1, 2, time to play with you. 3, 4, 5, the hour will arrive. Well, I don't like where this game is going. Snowballs are fine. I hesitantly moved toward this windfall. 6th on end, the wolf's gray fur will stand. I thought I was a real tail gliding across the bushes. I rushed into the intertwined branches that helped Elsa to hide as if something was pulling me there. I had to move them, tear them off like a spider web. Branches sprang back in my face, but it felt like they were caressing my cheeks and not hitting them. I was sweating, but still had a lot of stamina left. I'll make sure to catch you, little fox. Elsa's voice was wandering among the windfall. I've totally just blanked that I was doing voices, and I'm sorry. 7, 8, stop your hooves and wait. Ha 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 ha. Seems like I underestimated you. I forget what voice I'm doing, but this is what I'm doing for her now, so just accept the fact that we've gotten to this point, and that's what I've decided. I thought you were just a boy. Confident that she was behind the dry pine, I rushed to intercept her, but the local acoustic tricks me. Her voice was already echoing from the other side. Ah, you're a bunny. So nimble, so cute. Ha ha ha. A snowball flew at me from the shadows, whistling near my ear. I'll show you a bunny. Yeah, do that. Show me. A bright fox fur coat flashed near a rotten stump. I rushed there, jumping over a ravine. Bunny, show yourself. Be brave. Give the beasts fresh meat they crave. This furry collar that flashed from every tree was the most important thing in the world for me. My lips started trembling as if I was a cowboy that was chasing his prey. Wee-yaw! One jump and the fox was in my embrace, so smooth and desirable. Fine, fine, you win. She leans against the scratchy bark and started puffing. Please, let's have a break. You're too fast, too strong, too tasty. Satisfied, I put my hands on my sides, waiting for the spoils of war from the defeated girl. Again? Seriously? But what I got instead was a sly snowball in my smug face. The cunning fox ran away, roaring with laughter. I wasn't even mad about it. I needed to catch up to Elsa, to tackle her and subdue her. Tear off her mask and see everything. Poor little bunny jumps around in the wet pine forest, afraid of getting eaten by the big gray wolf. Thinking of... Kitty? Kitty? Thinking of hot summer, keeping ears low, sneaking glances at the hidden sky. The sky really did disappear into the trees. I moved using the barking of Zolka as the guide, since she was closely following her owner, and I was getting closer. At the same trail I managed back at school blinked under my feet. It turned out that I was running like there's no tomorrow. It was so easy. Faster, higher, faster. I felt like there was a well of untapped potential inside of me, and I drew from it. My muscles were buzzing, my lungs felt bigger, and I felt stronger overall. Even my vision became sharper. I saw every icy branch, every dent in the bark. Something colorful was lying near the bushes, a piece of clothing, another colorful spot of the right. Elsa was losing her clothes on the run, like shedding her skin. I also used my teeth to take off my mittens, excited by all that. I'll get naked and feel the wind to the last drop. This has escalated very quickly, might I add. Faster! I reached out to take off my hat to throw away everything that stops me from running wild in this endless forest. The backpack slowed me down, so I threw it to the snow along with all the pins that were inside, with all the notebooks, all my drawings on the sidelines, and the dinosaur for Ola. Ola. Suddenly, a clear picture appeared in my mind. Oh, hi, sister. How are you doing today, sister? My sister. Standing still near a window, basking in the dusting sun. Her small, childish palms all pressed to the glass, leaving marks when they warmed it. She could warm up the whole world like that. She's looking at Taiga and saying my name. Tosha. I stopped, took a deep breath, and realized how rash and stupid I was, trying to undress in the middle of the forest while chasing a fox. I returned to get my backpack, as if I was part of my being I dropped. I remembered again how my sister didn't like to be left home alone, how she asked me to come home faster. What kind of brother am I, running in the forest that I used to scare my sister with? I'm having fun while she's not even allowed over the doorstep. Sit in your cage, Ola, and watch the same cartoons over and over. Tosha. Yes, Ola? Tosha, where are you? Where are you hopping to, fucker? Ola, I don't think you're allowed to... So... Okay, Mr. Seaman, about to catch these hands. From the darkness behind the pines, just like cavemen from the cave, appears smirking Seaman with a bunch of his cronies. Oh, we about to... Yo, Anacostia. You thought you could slip away, huh? Checked out this four-eyes freak, eh? They surrounded me like carnivorous pride, making me step back. They smelled of sweat and tobacco, attacked my nostrils. The inside of my mouth felt salty as I licked the battery. Elsa? The name of my companion turned into a stifled cough. Pines were swaying back and forth like Solomon guardians. I was frankly looking everywhere. I dreamt of finding that fox among the trees, expected her to come to my rescue, but only the wind replied to my pleas. Okay, well maybe I should have just went home with the girl right away. Where's Elsa? What did you do to her? I shuddered after hearing my own voice. It sounded unnatural, rough, and scary. Who the fuck's Elsa? Did you hit your head? Whatever, we'll fix you right up. Fatso spit through the gap of his teeth and pushed me so hard that I hit my back against a tree. So, feeling better now? It can't be. Did Elsa really lure me into this trap? To these bastards? No. Can't believe this. Looky here, guys. He's not so brave compared to school. A total wimp, eh? You fucked with the wrong guy, transfer student. Seaman was moving toward me, readying his fist. In that moment, the other delinquent in track pants made a loud whistle and a hulking boy lowered his hand. It was unexpected. Seems like Balaban wasn't the leader of his gang. In reality, they were all listening to the boy who was looking like a small carnivore with very strong and sharp teeth. This ugly man? Oh. Hey, Faggot Jr. Is this your Elsa? Only then I noticed Zolko beside my leg, trembling from the cold, snow plastered all over his fur. The delinquent squatted in front of the dog and beckoned it with his hand. Oh my. Elsa, come here, you flea-ridden bitch. Oh, they've done it now. The others let out nasty laughs. The dog's ears perked up and she stared, carefully moving closer. Hey, come here, I've got something for you. The dog didn't even have a chance to sniff him when the animal abuser caught it by the ear and kicked it right under the tail. It flew to the nearest snowball, squealing. Oh, that is it. The whole gang burst out laughing, but my heart got encrusted in ice. Even the birds that were perched on the tree branches let out frightened calls. At the edge of my vision, I saw something flash in the illusory twilight of the sleeping forest. Or were those just bushes moving the icy branches in the wind? Romic, it won't be able to shit after that. Let me kick the fucking thing one more time. 2 negatives will make a positive. But the stray was already nowhere to be seen. What? Are you an idiot? Go and show the Four Eyes his place. In a way he'll understand. Yeah, he fucking owes you. This wimp whacked you in front of the whole class. Sure thing. Seaman brought a sizable signet ring with some geometric shape carved in it to my face. In a moment, I'll hit you, faggot, face so hard I'll leave a mark for the rest of your life. Where did all of his inner strength and bravery go? Stop! A wheezy whisper left my lips and my head tilted forward, hitting... A wheezy whisper left my lips and my head tilted forward, hitting Seaman's fist. Red sparks flew from my eyes. Blusher, give me a hand. Seaman gave me a rough push toward the bastard with the slotting eyes, and he tripped me. I fell on the sharp crust of ice, and the Fatso stepped on my hand, preventing me from getting up. I'm just gonna take this? A painful groan escaped my throat. Did you hear him whimper? Is he actually a faggot or something? I started to lose breath from anger and resentment. The pain was growing. My ear was hot, and pulsating pain was shooting through it like was a cut off a ball of metal was sewed in its place. Why so silent, Ankoshka? Come on, tell us, are you a faggot? At this moment, I felt pure, unbridled rage, the augmentation of my anger. Like the sprout of ink, it rose from the depths, rose from hell of my mind, filling my thoughts. Morons! Did you know that my dad is also a fag? Seaman burst out laughing. This became the last straw. Fear and anger was grappling inside of me like mad dogs. He knows a Kindu, got it? And he's a vet. He'll kill the likes of you with his eyes closed. One word from me and he'll... Romika lifted his arm, stopping my torrent of lies, and made a couple of steps forward. Seaman slowly backed off, giving me an opportunity to stand up. Did he believe me? Or is he confused by my face twisted with rage? A vet, you say? My dad also fought in the war. An Afghan. And yours? Mine too. Oh really? And what force did he serve in? I stumbled. Fear chomped at my rage. Rage's throat made it bleed. He's full of shit, Romika. Sure as fuck, eh? Do you think I'm so easy to trick? I could see through all your lies, little bitch. There's a nasty smile on his face now. That didn't bode well for me. Well, you've asked for this. Teacher saved you at school, but here... Fatso, you're fucked. That's right. Pray they find your dead body come spring, eh? If only you stayed silent. Wouldn't have lost a hair. Hitting Fatso is one thing. Give him a good pound and Seaman. Because he gets closed in on me again, and I ended up in front of... Wait. Oh, that's nothing useful. In front of Seaman. Blood was pumping in my temples. Branches were swaying back and forth as if whispering something, giving me hope. I gritted my teeth, fighting the thought that I looked silly and took a boxing stance I often saw in the movies. What are you, fucking Mike Tyson? This was my first ever fight. I'll remember it for the rest of my life, if I don't kick the bucket, of course. At the edge of my vision, I noticed the darkness wither again, as if someone was walking back and forth there. I sensed Roma's claws grab my backpack. Give me your shit, Ankoshka. It'll get in the way. I was about to refuse, unwilling to cooperate, the bastard, and then he fished a butterfly knife out of his pocket with one smooth motion, spun it as if showing off, and put the blade to my neck. I let out a cloud of steam instead of words. Romika pulled with all of his might, and my backpack ended up in his hand. Are these guys in the mafia? Are these guys some gangsters? Calm and relaxed. An insidious smile on his face, he looked into my backpack. Are you hiding something from us? Some rat stole my school shoes. And what's this? Romika gave a dubious smile. That's my stuff, man. It's all my shit. I'm just dumping it. Oh my god. So what do we have here? My text and notebooks fell in snow. He was holding my backpack in one hand, something weird in the other. It looked like a mask. Roma lifted it as high as if showing to someone else, to someone in the treetops in the twilight among the trees. An old bunny mask. Long, worn out, ears barely visible, nose and whiskers, mangy fur on the sides. Where did it come from? Who put it there? Seaman laughed. It's way past New Year's, moron. Or are you really a loony? It's not mine. How come it's not? It was in your backpack. Romako was watching this scene unfold with an evil smile on his face. You know what? Put it on. Why? Because I'm telling you to. You'll hop like a bunny for us. Yeah, come on. Or we'll leave your pantsless, eh? Anything but this. What if someone from our class will pass by? I won't. Seaman, put it on him. Byrush rushed to his friend's side and took the worn mask from him with a boofinish bow. Then he passed it to Seaman, who was already rubbing his hands in anticipation. I looked around the pine woods, as if waiting for help, as if the shadows that writhed around would take pity on me and take my side. Branches looked like the arm twisted on unusual angles. Blackened bark was their charred skin, and the darkness was the smoke they produced. I can't run, won't get away, they'll catch me. And then... Let me warn you, Seaman. If he won't hop, you'll take his place, got it? This piece of shit won't. Just look at him, he's a total loony. This loony had already smacked you in the face. Romako's right. Come on, Fatso, assert your fucking dominance. Or we'll make you hop so hard your pig tits will fall off. Okay. He must indeed be scared of Romako. Seaman swore silently and glared at me. Here. It'll fit better this way. He rolled a huge ball of spit in the inside of the plastic bunny face and put it close to mine. His spit looked like a squash spider. That is definitely a big glob of spit. Romako's face twisted. He spasmed like a beast, like he wanted to tell Seaman something, but then he suddenly stopped. Seaman was still close by with a disgusting smirk on his face and a terrible smell coming from his mouth. Put it on, fast, or you're dead. The mask almost looked even more disgusting now, yet despite everything, I felt like it was a chance for salvation. It could become my second skin, if only I was to put it on. If only my face was to touch its bumpy surface. I'm sure the fur will glitter, the ears will tremble like they're alive. I just need to put it on, and Seaman and his friends will be gone. Forever. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this episode. So if you guys are enjoying the series, please leave a like and comment down below what you think I should do. Should I tell them to screw off, or should I just put the mask on and see where it goes? But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribing and clicking the bell notification to stay up to date with all my new videos coming out. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.